Artemis Gold plans to speed up the expansion, excuse me, of its Blackwater mine in central British Columbia. The goal is increasing output to 500,000 ounces a year. Now, the company says this will make Blackwater into one of the three biggest single gold mines in Canada. We're joined by the chairman, Stephen Dean. If this plan goes ahead to expand the mill, etc., how soon would you hope to get to 500,000 ounces a year?
Well, construction is going to take a couple of years. Major construction will start mid-year, early works for the EP2, as we call it, expansion will commence in the first half. And so a couple of years of construction. So the second half of 28, we'll see the plant ramp up and a full year of production in excess of 500,000 ounces a year in 29.
BMO says you're a rare commodity, a rare beast, a mine of this size, or if you got to 500,000 ounces, one of the few mines globally not held by a large-scale producer. So there is some takeover speculation.
Yes, I've read that, Andy, and it's always nice to be admired from afar. The good news is that if that should happen in the future, we will, as management, dictate how and when that will happen, because we own just under 40% of the company, and that puts us in a rather unique position as well.
Would you go for one of these zero premium takeovers that poor old Mark Bristow espoused?
Why would we, Andy?
And of course, Mark Bristow, I say poor old, he's a legend in the mining industry. Why would you?
He is indeed.
Yeah. Were you surprised to see him leaving Barrick? I mean, you can't stay in a job forever, I guess.
No. I think it's healthy to have a new senior management after a period of tenure. I myself, by the way, stepped down as CEO this year and enjoying the role as executive chair and supporting our management team.
Remind us what company you headed up.
Sorry, say that again.
Sorry, you stepped down. Oh, from the role at Artemis.
Artemis.
Yeah, of course. That's interesting. Yeah, but you couldn't quite just go chairman. You couldn't quite just go attending meetings and having agreeable lunches. You had to still get involved in the day-to-day management.
Well, it's my baby.
Okay.
And we, as I said earlier, we have a pretty significant shareholding, so it's nice to stay in touch.
40%, you said, insiders.
Just under 40, yeah.
Oh, okay. So one possible roadblock here, or possible delay, is getting more electricity, and you hope to hear approval for that next year?
BC Hydro and the provincial government, because it's a Crown utility, of course, have indicated fairly directly that we will have the power. But of course, we would like to see that formalized, and we expect that to be achieved in the first half of next year.
What do you need the power for? Is it mostly for the mill? And I guess there's multiple reasons why you need lots of electricity.
Correct. There are, but it's mostly, you're right, for the mill. We need about another 50 or 60 megawatts of energy coming down that pipe on our transmission line.
And I think we have some footage of the mine. So is it just a big old open pit mine, straightforward?
Correct. You can see in the picture right now. That's it. Foreground is the mill, but on the left side, in the distance, is the open pit.
Right. And what kind of countryside is it? Is it very isolated? Is there much in the way of population around there?
Well, it's in the Caribou, Andrew, and so it's been the heart and homeland of the BC forestry industry, and there's probably 5 or 6 or more towns that really were founded by the forestry industry in central British Columbia over the last 100 years or so. Mm-hmm. Forestry industry is in somewhat of a decline, and there's lots of mill closures there, and we're benefiting because we're picking up a lot of very, very talented and skilled people to retool and come across to the mining industry. That's
interesting. Yeah, it's been they've had a rough go, obviously, in the forest industry in that part of the world. And tell us the trucks. What's the biggest trucks that you're using to carry material? What's the tonnage?
those trucks in the footage there are 275-ton trucks. They're some of the biggest in the industry.
That's fascinating. Yeah, and it's funny, isn't it? Do they have a diesel and electric drive? Is that right? The wheels are actually driven by electricity?
Those units are combustion engines only, but Caterpillar are well advanced in particularly a hybrid version of that truck, and they are deployed in a couple of mines on a trial basis at the moment. But we expect over the next 2 or 3 years to convert to either a fully electric or a hybrid unit, which will take advantage of our low energy costs, which is one of the big drivers to our low costs of production.
The electricity being pretty cheap, hydroelectricity?
Correct. BC Hydro and British Columbia enjoy some of the lowest tariff energy in the world. And the bonus, of course, too, is that it's green power.
Stephen, we better go. Thank you very much. Always good talking to you.
Likewise. Happy holidays.
You too. Stephen Dean, founder and executive chair at Artemis Gold.